Baldur's Gate 3 just got itself another custom campaign mod with the Grand Theater Sell Your Lute to the Devil mod made by Moezillaaa, who has put over 600 hours of time and effort into this mod, and I think this just speaks for itself. Look at how beautiful this is. This is the most complete custom campaign mod that I've seen yet, and there's only been a couple that have released so far, but this is actually an add-on into the base game itself, so you can access this from acts 1, 2, or 3 from specific locations where you pick up a loot and then you gotta sell it to the devil. So with this, it comes with a bunch of dialogue, a bunch of quests, and a whole lot of cool stuff, which I'll be breaking down in this video. So it's now available on Nexus Mods. So you can see here the Grand Theater Sell Your Lute to the Devil custom campaign version 1.0, which officially launched today, and it looks amazing. I'm already blown away by the level of quality with this. I know the other custom campaign mods that we've seen are looking amazing, but this one also is looking absolutely fantastic. So you can see here, there's a lot of NPCs in this area. This is more condensed than any area of Baldur's Gate 3. And this area of the map actually exists right outside of Baldur's Gate 3 in the lore. So I think it fits thematically very well with a playthrough. And you can always go back to this mirror portal here at any time if you want to return back to your base game. So it does come with some custom quests and much more stuff coming soon. So what it looks like: the Grand Theater Sell Your Lute to the Devil, custom modded campaign nestled in the outskirts of Baldur's Gate, hidden from the prying eyes of the city, stands an imposing yet strangely inviting structure, the Grand Theater, which, yeah, you can see this here. So there is some custom dialogue, or there's custom dialogue wrote out. There's no voice acting in it, but I understand why. Custom voice acting does take an incredible amount of time and effort to actually coordinate. But yeah, this is the Grand Theater here, which I'll be showing off. But yeah, I won't get into the spoilers, but it does involve the Red Wizards of Thay. So if you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, then this mod is perfect for you, because the story relates heavily to themes that are in Dungeons and Dragons itself. And lots of cool things actually happen in this. Like there was like a little cutscene whenever I got into this area. So we'll just go right on in here so you get to see what this all looks like. So this can be completed at any time. I started it right on a new game, so to get access to this, you actually get an access point at the Nautiloid ship, so you can start this right away. But you can see there's so many custom characters here that you can interact with, and they all have a lot of dialogue too, which is really cool. So they don't talk per se, they do have dialogue here, and it has some custom scenes. So you can see here, that's my character there while we're talking to him. Yeah, there's no dialogue, but it just makes sense why, because this is one person putting hundreds of hours into creating this, so you can't expect like the same level of Baldur's Gate 3 itself, because that, you know, is an unrealistic expectation for a mod. But it does have a bunch of different dice rolls. When you first start in here, you got a bunch of different things you can say to the characters here. So you can see it actually has custom scenes, so whenever you're talking to characters, it can show different things off. And yeah, you can see here it even has musical ensembles in it, so that itself is really cool. 1 and 2 and 1 2 3. Rock meets danger. So yeah, this is actually so well done. It blows my mind. I was playing through this earlier and I seriously can't get enough of this. So yeah, they're going to perform the power there now. But the map itself is gorgeous. Like, this just goes to show what is possible within the Baldur's Gate 3 engine. And I think we're going to see a lot more great things coming, especially as this continues to get updates, as well as the mod creator puts more time and effort into it. They've already put a ton, but they do have some other plans on what else they want to include in this. So the version 1.0 expectations here. So an intro to a large custom campaign, 2,000 new lines of dialogue, guys. That is just incredible. 6 new quests kicked off, only one can be finished in version 1.0. There's a Gygax music video, 1 very rare reward item, 1 large area on the outside arrival, plus the entry hall. More rooms will follow in subsequent versions, so that's what I was showing off here. They even got the red skeletons juggling, which is really cool. So it also comes with new NPCs, 8 new Red Wizards of Thay models. It also, they say to recommend they install the native camera tweaks. This is a mod that I use like in all my videos. It's how I get up close and personal with my character here, but it really lets you get to see this world in a whole new way. So I highly recommend downloading this mod, just because, well, it's bright. This mod is fantastic, and a lot of custom appearances here going on. I'm just seriously blown away. I couldn't imagine playing something like this whenever I started playing Baldur's Gate 3, and here we are, not even 2 years later after its release. So this is a good sign for what's to come. So their expectations on what else is to come. So they got waypoint travel, more cutscenes, full outside surrounding, a gambler room, combat enabled. Several combat situations will be brought in, more unique items in version 1.2, merchants, as well as more merchants, skill checks, and a main theater stage with major events. Remember, Lute and Devil. Version 3 to be determined. How many people worked in this mod? Can I participate? So far, it's only Moezillaaa themselves. So if you want to participate as a 3D model, coder, animator, please reach out. So yeah, if anyone is watching this and you do have experience with modding, let them know, because I can see this mod actually going very far, especially if you're very passionate about Dungeons and Dragons. There's a lot that could be done with this mod. Also, Larry and Sven, reach out if you want to hire me. Joke. Larry, if anyone's watching, let this guy have a job there. He's doing some serious good work. How do I install the mod? So it's literally simple, guys. So to install this, you got to have the Baldur's Gate 3 mod manager here, which is what I got going on. You just download the mod, extract it, get the pack file, drop it in. Doesn't matter where in the load order, but I typically like to put any type of campaign mods near the top of the load order. And then you just go into the game and you got to find the loot. And it's actually really easy to find. Right as soon as you spawn into the game on the Nautiloid, if you walk up into the left-hand side of that starting room that you're in, you can actually just teleport there from picking up the loot. And then you're dropped into this. There's a bit of a cutscene whenever you first arrive here that details what is going on. You get to see some characters that are related to the lore that they're going to be bringing in here. And yeah, it's actually really easy to set up. So I highly recommend giving this a shot if this is something that you may find interesting to you. Can this mod break my run? I did extensive quality assurance, but yet there's always a chance to travel back to the base game. Something breaks. Where can I find the theater? You got to find the invitation. So the invitations, there's 3 of them in Act 1, 2, and 3. So in the Nautiloid, right where you start. The Hidden Cellar in Act 2 under the Tax Collector House, and in Baldur's Gate 3 at the back of the Musical Instrument Trader. So this is right near Baldur's Gate itself. There's the Pennymaker's boutique, and there's a store down from it that sells musical instruments. And to get there from that, you actually just have to go, you go up the stairs, and there'll be a room that you have to break into, and you open up that, and there's going to be the loot there. But you do have to start a new campaign after download this mod for it to work properly. But I would honestly say that it's worth it. Like you can see here, you got a bunch of characters. You got the Red Wizards of Thay. Doesn't have, again, no voice acting, but that's totally understandable. It's got lots of dialogue, and the dialogue's actually really good from what I've played through and experienced so far. A lot to read, but hey, that's what a good story is all about. So I am actually mind blown at the level of detail in this. You can see lots of dialogue options itself. And yeah, this is really fun. I've been enjoying this mod a lot so far. I'm definitely going to be getting further into this, and I hope to see more updates as this mod creator works on it and continues to put more effort into it, because I'm actually so blown away by what's made already. So yeah, just look at this. This is cool. It does have a bit of issues right now with the camera, just whenever you zoom out, due to the small size of the map here. So you can see my camera's kind of glitching out at times. I do like to hold down the mouse button to just ensure that this doesn't cause any more issues, but yeah, you can see here a lot of different NPCs. There's only certain areas that you can go to currently in this, so you can't actually go up those stairs there. But I guess you can go up these stairs here, and we'll go all the way up to the top room here. You got the genies. There's a lot of fun stuff in this area, but yeah, there's going to be a lot more getting added to it as well, so you can stay tuned for many more updates to this mod. I will surely be covering it as they come available, because I just absolutely love the modding community for Baldur's Gate 3, and I think that this is a very well done mod. I am mind blown at it already, and I can't wait to see more stuff get added. So you can see there's going to be rooms that'll teleport you around. There's tons of characters to talk to, lots of dialogue, 600 hours in, and I'm very impressed with this. Like, that's a lot of time, guys. 600 hours is no short amount of time to put together something of this quality. I'm actually so mind blown at this. So you can fart at them even. So what other mods can you fart at people? So yeah, this is really fun. You got the different traders there. Yeah, I will be covering things like this in the future, so let me know what you want to see next in Baldur's Gate 3. Shouts out to Moezillaaa for putting this together, so you can check out this mod.io page and get this downloaded. Moezillaaa with 3 A's at the end. I will put a link to this in the description, but mind-blowing, huge. This is crazy. Really good things are coming, guys, and I'm excited to see it all unfold. So I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button below if you enjoyed, and have yourself a great day.